guys, welcome back to my channel, and of course my battery just starts to almost die on me, but we're gonna film this intro and get it over with. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I used the Morphe 3502 palette, and I created this kind of like fiery, icy tutorial. The reason why I say fire and ice, because I know it looks more like a fiery tutorial, is I have the warm tones on my lid, and then I used the Fenty Beauty Fire Crystal, which is kind of like a cooler tone to highlight my brow bone. So I kind of like how that sounds. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into the makeup look. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going in with my Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer, and I'm just going to apply it all over my lid, and then I'm going to go into the Morphe 350 palette and my favorite fluffy Luxe brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Universal. It's just kind of a matte orange tone shade, and I love this palette so much. If you guys like warm tones, it's the perfect palette for you. It's inexpensive, and you get so many shades, and they're all like amazingly pigmented. It's crazy. So I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. It's going to be the transition color, and it's going to help make all the other colors blend. Then I'm going to go into Risky with a more of a defined brush, and I'm going to focus this on my crease and also on my outer corner, and it's just going to give the eye look a little bit more definition. We're going to work our way into the darker colors as we go along. Then I'm going to go into Brave, and this is a nice darker tone. It's like Risky, but it's a little bit darker. Still has those red warm tones. Then I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and kind of focus that just on the crease of my eye. And as you can see, we are getting darker and the definition is happening. And I'm just going to kind of focus this and create the, kind of carve the eye socket out, if that sounds like at all if that makes sense at all. I have no idea. And then I'm going to take Risky again on the same brush before and blend that out a little bit, but I'm not bringing it down onto my lid. I'm just bringing it up and blending it into the shades above that. And then I'm going to go back into my pencil brush and kind of carve out my eye socket once again. I know that sounds gross, but I guess that's how I'm explaining it. And then I'm going to go in with that brush again and just blend, blend, blend. Blending is obviously key in any eyeshadow look. You don't want it to look too unblended, but I feel like that's going to be a trend. One day, not blending your makeup is going to be a trend. I feel like it. I don't know. Anyway, so then I'm going to go in with the Photo Focus Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I love this concealer so much. I'm taking it on a MAC brush, and it's a really small, fine, thin brush, and it's just going to help us get that really nice carved out look. So we're cutting the crease, and by no means am I a professional makeup artist. All of the makeup I do is self-taught, so pretty much we're just kind of winging it here. But I'm carving out my eye and only following it up to my crease. I'm not going any higher than my normal crease would go. And it just really takes patience, and you have to go slow, and just I'm flicking the brush a little bit, almost like if I were to apply eyeliner, and trying to get that perfect cut crease. And I went in with my concealer a few times. You're going to see that. It's not like a one-time thing. I had to kind of carve it out, give it more definition with the brown shade, and then go back in with the Photo Focus Concealer. So it's kind of a learning process if it's your first time. And of course it's not. I haven't done it a billion times, so I am still learning. But I thought I would still share it with you because I think it looks great. Then I'm going to go into the shade Brunette, and it's more of a matte brown, and I kind of messed up. I went a little too heavy on the brown on the inner corner, so don't do that. But I am taking a more defined, almost like the pencil brush we used before, but it actually is a little bit more dense, and it's not going to move as much. So we're kind of creating that really sharp definition at the top. So I'm only going above the line that we created with the concealer. I'm not going any lower. And I'm just kind of following the brush along my natural crease line. Then I'm using that brush I used before, and I'm just blending this brown shade up into the other shades. I'm not going any lower onto my lid or anything like that. We are just leaving the dark to the top of the lid and the crease, and of course blending is key, so I'm just blending with my favorite brush. Then I'm going to go back into this concealer, as I said, because I think I went a little too low with the brown, which is something you don't want to do, like I mentioned before. So I'm just going in with the same brush and the same concealer and carving it out a little bit more. Now it's time for that beautiful orange shade. So I'm going in with this flat shader brush by Crown Brushes, and I'm taking the shade Zippy. It's a really shimmery, orangey tone, and it's so beautiful, and I really wanted to focus the eye look on this today, and it's just amazing. I'm taking that and only following it on the line that we created with the concealer. I'm not going any far above it. We don't want any like glitter in the crease, so I'm just going to apply it to where we put the concealer. In the night, she's dancing to relieve the pain. I'm taking a smaller flat shader brush. No, I forgot to mention that I actually wet the brush a little bit before I applied it to my eye, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a better color payoff. Like I said, the pigments are amazing in this palette, but with shimmery shadows I always like to wet the brush, or you guys can even spray it with some MAC Fix Plus, but I went in with a smaller flat shader brush and kind of tried to focus it a little bit more and create that sharp edge. Then I'm going back in with that pencil brush and the same brown shade brunette, and I'm also carving out the crease a little bit more. As you can see, it's kind of like a back and forth with those two shades, for me at least, with creating a cut crease. Like I said, I'm still learning, so there are definitely tips and tricks that I need to pick up. Then I'm going in with my blending brush and blending it out again, and then I'm going to go into the palette and take the shade Chestnut, and this is kind of like a darker, kind of browny red, brownish red toned, and I'm going to pat that along the edge of the color, the shade Zippy, that we had gone in with, and I'm just trying to blend these two shades together just so it doesn't look so harsh. So I'm just going to kind of go back and forth with these two shades and pat them and blend them and make sure that it looks kind of seamless into the crease. In a world without an end or beginning, baby girl was living life for the feeling. I don't mind, all the wrong she committed. She was numb and she was so codependent. Then I'm going to go into brunette again, and I'm going to focus this on my outer corner. Now we're just kind of focusing on that definition on the outer corner just to make it a little bit more deep and dark and give it definition. And then I'm going to go in with Zippy again and just pack that on a little bit more, but also focus it on the lower lash line, and then also blend that in with the shade Brave again. So we're going to just kind of blend those two on the lower lash line, make sure there's stuff happening so it's not so top heavy of a look. And then I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Fire Crystal highlighter and highlight my brow bone, which I don't know if people do this anymore. I feel like they do, but I don't know, I haven't seen it, and I don't think I've done it in a while, but today I'm doing it. I'm just taking my Real Techniques brush, which, oh my god, I love Real Techniques brushes. So inexpensive, and they are just amazing. They're actually created by 2 YouTubers, and that's pretty cool, but I love their brushes. And then I'm just blending, again, these two shades together. And then I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner, which I really need to get a new eyeliner. And then I'm going in with my Duo lashes, and lashes, whoa, that happened really fast. And I'm also going in with the Lash Paradise mascara, which I want to do a comparison with that and the Better Than Sex mascara. I wanted to try that out. Then I'm going in with the Moisturizing Lipstick from e.l.f., and I love this. If you're watching this on Valentine's Day or before Valentine's Day, this lipstick is amazing. It's not long lasting, but it's very moisturizing and perfect if you plan on, you know what I mean, on Valentine's Day. Wasn't sure if I'm going to do this video for Valentine's Day, but if you're seeing it, then maybe it is on Valentine's Day. I don't know. Anyway, then I'm going into my Fenty Beauty again, and just to match that, bring it all in with the eye look, I am highlighting my brow. No, I'm actually highlighting my cheekbones, which brings it in to the brow bone. So I'm kind of making them twins. And then I'm just applying the Tarte blush in Party, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. In the night, she hears him calling. In the night, she's dancing to relieve the pain. She'll never walk. In a moment, I realize nothing's broken. thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for supporting me. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you liked this makeup look and if you want to see more. And I hope you guys enjoy your New Year's and your Valentine's Day and everything coming up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.